Anthony Edwards said. They asked him about could he be the face of the league, and he said, "Not really. That's what they got Wemby for." And then he also said when they asked him again about being the face of the league someday, he said, "Well, I'm capable of being that guy, but I don't want to be that guy." Put it like that. I want to be the guy to just show up and hoop and just kill dudes and go home. What do you think about Anthony Edwards' comments about being the face of the league?
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it at all. My thing is, you have the talent, you have the charisma, you have the personality to be the face of the league. He doesn't want to be the face of the league because what comes with it. I think he said it when he was talking to Steve Smith. He told him like, I'm capable of being that guy, but I don't want to be that guy because what comes along with it. And what comes along with being the face of the league is the politics, being politically correct all the time. And I don't think he wants to do that. I think Ant wants to be Ant. And that's not a problem at all. You can still be yourself, but just clean it up a little bit. Like stop the cursing. And he just wants to do what he wants to do. But if you're the face of the league, bro, that opens up so many doors for you as far as investment opportunities, as far as money. Um, like it opens a lot of doors for you. You get a lot of connects by being the face of the league, bro. Like look at Braun. Braun's been the face of the league probably since what, the 2010s? Over a
Man, you can say,
decade?
man, you can say he's
He's
been
been the
face
face
of
of
the
the league for over
league
a decade.
probably maybe like you can honestly say probably like 07, 08, 09, something around there. You could argue it. I'm not saying he was, but you could argue it.
So it's like, bro, like, and look at Braun now. He's a billionaire. And when he retires and they do a league expansion, if they do a league expansion, he's gonna be a team owner. So it's like, because he's been the face of the league. Like, so being the face of the league opens a lot of doors for you, bro. So I don't like it at all. I think he should embrace that. And I think that he should want to be the face of the league. Because like I said, he has all the characteristics. He has all the intangibles to be the face of the league.
I got a question. Do you think like the NBA and just say media, whatever, do you think they want the face of the league to be, say, like a family man to a degree?
Not
Because
really. I
Shannon,
don't think
because
they want.
Shannon Sharp said that like a couple of weeks ago on Nightcap, because he was like LeBron James, family man, family, whatever. Steph Curry, some people say one of the faces of the league, family man, whatever. I still consider KD one of the faces of the league, but a lot of people don't consider KD face of the league. So I'm just asking that question. I'm
Not.
just asking.
I don't think the NBA wants it to be a family man. I think the NBA just wants a player that everyone likes and everyone that can gravitate towards. So like Ja, at one point Ja was being considered the face of the league because everybody gravitated towards Ja. Steph, everybody gravitates towards Steph because he's someone that you can feel like you can play like that you can actually be. You know what I mean? Everyone gravitates towards LeBron because he's supposed to be the next Michael Jordan and he's arguably one or two ever to play the game. You know what I mean? So I don't think you necessarily have to be a family man. You just have to be that guy that people can gravitate towards. That's why people love Ant so much because you like Ant. You like how real he is. You like how relatable he is. Like so, that's all I think. You just have to be somebody that you can gravitate towards. That's all.
Wait a minute, Sheldon. Magic was not a family man. I didn't say Magic. Did I didn't say Magic, right? I said
No,
LeBron and
no,
Steph.
no. No, he was saying like Magic was the face of the league at one point, but he wasn't a family man. That's what he's
Oh,
trying to
oh, okay. I get you.
say.
I get what you're saying. But the thing is, so with Ant and his comments, like, I mean, I can't force him on him. If he don't want to do it, he don't want to do it. It's like when we try to force KD to be a leader. If KD don't want to
Yeah.
be a leader, he ain't gonna be a leader, bro. And he showed like KD just want to hoop. KD want to hoop, go home, probably go to the club, mess with some females, and move on.
But
Like
look
that's
how
what he
his
want to do.
legacy is now. Just imagine if KD would have embraced that. I think his legacy might have been different.
What if he was the face of the league?
Embrace being no,
Oh, he's just
embracing being a leader. Yeah, I think his legacy would have been different because now people would have talked about him different.
man.
People
That's
probably
only
would have.
man. They
Good.
just mad at him because he still went to Golden State. People still mad at that. That's why his legacy messed up and what he been doing trying to build these teams and it hasn't worked. Now the Brooklyn one isn't his fault. It's not. I don't think that's his fault. I just think the injuries messed up And then Kyrie has been so great so far ever since he left Brooklyn. But back then, Kyrie was kind of a hated man to a degree with all that other stuff going on. And Kyrie kind of messed it up a little bit. And with the Suns, you can kind of say it was his fault, but I don't really think so. You can kind of say it's the owner's fault for trying to go in and try to build a team that just ain't good. But I can't force him to be a face of the league. If he just want to hoop and move on, just go hoop and move on. I don't really have a problem with it. And the thing is, as an NBA, if I do want you to be the face of the league, and I agree, I feel like if people love you, and especially like he has his own shoe, with a lot of people like his shoes. A lot of people say his shoes are
I
really
got a
good.
pair.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I got a pair. Yeah,
They
I got a
say
pair.
his
I just
shoes
don't
look
with
really
them.
good. They hoop. Like you can hoop really good in them and all that. But at the same time, he do be in a little mess with a lot of baby mamas. And it's like, do I want my face of the league guy to be in that mess every time? Because every year, I feel like somebody do pop up. I'm just saying, I got to play devil's advocate to a degree. And the same with Ja. We saw the gun issue because I think he was on the way, but we saw the gun issue, and I think that kind of messed him up to a degree. So that's why when I say family, I did say family, man, but I do feel like you got to be, and they are on the right
saint,
path.
like a
But
saint.
you got to be not in sync, but I don't want to
No, I
say
said a
they not
saint,
on. Oh,
like a saint.
yes,
Like
but
you gotta be
not
like a
really.
goody two shoe.
No, but you just gotta be like, not in that mess all the time, bro. Like,
Drama free.
kinda like LeBron really isn't in drama. Steph really isn't in drama. Anthony Edwards in drama. We see something every month. We saw Ja in some drama. Like, I'm not upset,
I
but it's
think
like, no, go
I
ahead.
think it can help his legacy too. If he decides to be the face of the league, I think it can help his legacy because you making yourself the face of the league, everybody looks at you differently now. They look at you like one of these greats. They compare you to the Kobe's, the Brons, the MJs, the Stephs. If you're the face of the league, so I don't see, and he wants to be that guy. He wants to go down as one of the greatest to ever play. So why not make yourself the face of the league? All those guys. Think about all those guys that went down as the greatest of all time. At one point, Shaq was a face of the league.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you get your name as in the books as one of the faces of the leagues, bro, you can generally go down as one of the greatest. So I don't see why not.
And I agree with you when you said like the political stuff, because I don't think they do this, but it's like, let's just say something random, like, let's just say, man, hey, with all this stuff going on, eggs prices has increased, and they might ask him, and probably don't care. He just want to go hoop. Now,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron might be a different story. He might actually say something about the egg price situation.
But he's
Like
still
he,
young too, though.
no,
He
for
only
real.
like what? How
I think
old
he's
is he?
like
Like
23.
23?
23. I think he's like
Yeah,
23.
bro. So he's still young, bro. He's still young.
So you think it's just like, young. It's like you still want to live a little.
Yeah. So like by the time Bron, Steph, and KD gone, I think he would embrace being the face of the league because he's what, about 2, 3 years older. Because by the time Brown and Steph retire and Katie no longer, it's probably gonna be like 3, 4 years from now. So by then he gonna be 25, 26. So you a little bit older, you matured a little bit more. I think he would want to be the face of the league then. But as of right now, nah, I don't think he wants to be the face of the league because he's young. He still want to live. He still want to go out and excuse my French, fuck these hoes. So like, he want to he want to be young. He want to be young and turn, man.
Do you think it's gonna be a group of face of the leagues, or just we
Nah,
go specifically do
I
air?
think I think somebody gonna separate themselves. I think somebody is. I don't know who, but I think somebody gonna separate
If I
themselves.
had to put a bet now, I'm gonna say Wemby, bro, because I think Wemby wants it, and I think he would embrace it. I think
Yeah,
he
Wemby
will.
would embrace them. I just don't think they're gonna make a foreign guy the face of the league.
I agree, and I said Wemby is the only exception, bro, and I think it's because he's somewhat black. That's the only reason I say that. That is literally the only reason, bro. And Stephen A. Smith said the same thing I said like a couple of weeks ago, bro. I said it's low key an American sport, bro. Like, it's an American, like, I get it, we're international and all that, but it's an American sport. Like, I don't want to say it look crazy, but it kind of look a little crazy. Like Jokic, Luka as the face of the leagues, because I feel like they would have been that already, but they haven't. And Jokic has won. Giannis has won. Joel Embiid has an MVP, but they haven't really been the face of the league. That, bro, that's like somebody, a black-owned business, they hand you a car. I ain't trying to be like no racist enough, but let's just say it's an Asian person on there and it's a black-owned business. That look weird.
Yeah.
That look weird. So it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. Hey, why Evan Mobley say, when they asked him, they said, who's going to be the best player in 5 years? He said, maybe me or Victor. Could you see Evan Mobley be one of the best players in 5 years?
No.
Is it crazy?
Well, let me put it like this. If he evolves his offensive game, then maybe. But as of right now, no.